Hello my dear students, very good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter that is The Portrait of a Lady written by Khushwant Singh. And as in our previous lecture we have discussed about the important points of this chapter, that about which this chapter is. Okay, who are the characters in this chapter? Okay, what which relationship is there in this chapter? Okay, these type of things we have just done. So these words will be in between, and I will also tell you the meanings also, that what the meaning of that, and the meanings I have shared also with you, okay, in our previous lecture. My grandmother, like everybody's grandmother, was an old woman. What? Like the other grandmother? My grandmother was also very old. Who is her? Who is her? My grandmother. Whose grandmother? The author's grandmother. She had been old and wrinkled for the 20 years that I had known her. That from the 20 years I know her. Okay, I am in the contact with her from the last 20 years. So she is wrinkled and old face she is having. People said that she had once been young and pretty and had even had a husband. But that was hard to believe. Some people told me that in the very young age na she was to be very much handsome, very pretty she was, and even she was having a husband also, and it was really unbelievable. My grandfather's portrait hung above the mantelpiece in the drawing room, like to be a masterpiece. My grandfather's portrait was there. He wore a big turban. What he was wearing? A big turban, बड़ी सी पगड़ी पहनी थी उन्होंने, and loose fitting cloth and loose type of clothes he was wearing. His long white beard covered the best part of his chest. Mean to say, his beard was as long as it was covering the chest also. And he looked at least 100 years old. And approximately from the picture, if we imagine the age, that was approximate 100 years. He did not look the sort of person who would have a wife or children. He was not looking a type of person that is having wife, children. He looked as if he could only have lots and lots of grandchildren, and it was looking ki he is having lots and lots of grandchildren. As for my grandmother being young and pretty, the thought was almost revolting. What do you mean by this one? This phrase means कि that thought was really unbelievable. क्रांति ला दी मेरे अंदर उस thought ने. She often told us of the games she used to play as a child, and even my grandmother told me about the games also, that in her childhood which type of games she played. That seemed quite absurd and undignified on her part, and we treated it like the fables of the prophets she used to tell us. We just think these are just the tales, these are just the stories telling by our grandmother. This is not reality. It like ki we can't believe on it. She had always been short and fat, slightly bent. Mean to say ki like this. She was slightly bent also. Short heighted, she was very much fat. Her face was a crisscross of wrinkles. Crisscross mean to say here are the wrinkles, here are the wrinkles, here are the wrinkles, like this only the skin is was. Okay, running from everywhere to everywhere. Ki wrinkles are running from this where to this where to this where, like this. No, we were certain she had always been as we had known her, and we always think कि she is as old as we are just seeing, old, so terribly old that she could not have grown older and had stayed at the same age for 20 years. And from the last 20 years we are also saying this thing only, we are watching the same thing only. Her looks are same, her reality is same, her everything about her is same. She could never have been pretty. मुझे तो नहीं लगता वो कभी सुंदर होगी. But she was always beautiful. Do you know what is the difference between beautiful and pretty? Beautiful means when a person who is just pure from the heart also. She hobbled about the house in spotless white, with one hand resting on her waist to balance her stoop. Mean to say balance her stoop, balance the situation. How she always wear the white sari, and just on here on her just you can say na waist, कमर के ऊपर अपना हाथ रखती थी हमेशा. Okay, and other telling the beads of a rosary कि what she always do, the beads माला रखती थी. Her silver locks were scattered untidily over her pale puckered face, and her lips constantly moved in the inaudible prayer. And she was wearing a silver earrings also. Okay, that looked very much different, very much strange on her face. And she always constantly do the prayer that can't be audible to everyone, that is inaudible, you can't listen what she is speaking. Yes, she was beautiful, she was like the winter landscape in the mountains, an expanse of pure white serenity, breathing peace and contentment. When we just go in the hill station, what we see, all the place is very peaceful. So with the same place, the author has compared her grandmother, his grandmother, that which type of lady she was, that was like the winter landscape in the mountains. Okay, my grandmother and I were good friends. Which type of people we were? We were good friends. My parents left me with her when they went to live in the city, and we were constantly together. My parents just gone from there because they just have to shift to the city, and I live with my grandmother. She used to wake up me up in the morning, and she used to wake up me up, उठाती है मुझे सुबह, get me ready for school, and she just do the help for me to get ready in the for the school. She said her morning prayer in the monotonous sing song while she bathed and dressed me in the hope that I would listen and get to know it by her. And when she just do that type of chorus, that type of work, when she do ready to me for the school, when she just help me for getting ready in the school, she always sing a song like to be a prayer, that is ki I also get it from the heart. I listened because I loved her voice but never bothered to learn it. I listen, मैं सुनता था क्योंकि मुझे अच्छी लगती थी अपनी ग्रैंड मदर की वॉइस, बट आई नेवर बॉदर टू लर्न इट, मैंने कभी टेंशन नहीं ली कि मुझे लर्न करना. देन शी वुड fetch my wooden slate, which she had already washed and plastered with yellow chalk, a tiny earthen ink pot, and a red pen, tie them all in a bundle and hand it to me. Mean to say bundle means school bag. Okay, what which type of things were there? Like a slate, okay, and chalk, tiny earthen ink pot is there, a red pen is there, tie them, or tie mean to say ki bind them. After a breakfast of a thick stale chapati with a little butter and sugar spread on it, कि रोटी के ऊपर मक्खन और चीनी लगाकर, we went to school. Then she carried several stale chapatis with her for the village dogs, mean to say extra chapatis she also just bring for the dogs also. My grandmother always went to school with me because my school was attached to the temple. Where my school was attached to the temple, the priest taught us the alphabet and the morning prayer. Who was our teacher? Priest, and who he told us about the alphabet and about the morning prayer, while the children sat in the rows on either side of veranda singing the alphabet or the prayer in a chorus. My grandmother sat inside reading the scriptures. Mean to say, when we were in the school, we were just learning about the prayers or about the alphabet. My grandmother sat inside the temple and reading the scriptures, कि जो अपने ग्रंथ होते हैं वो पढ़ती थी. When we both had finished, we would walk back together. Then we just go back home together. Together they come and together they left from the school. And that this time the village dogs would meet us at the temple door, and they meet us at the temple door only. They followed us to our home, growling and fighting with each other for the chapatis we threw to them. We just threw the chapatis to them, me and my grandmother, and what the dogs do, they just follow us, they just fight with each other for the chapatis. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, they sent for us also. Mean to say, they just sent for to they call to us also. Sent for us mean to say call to us also. We were at that time we were also going to shift in the city. That was a turning point in our friendship. Turning point mean to say you turn there. Okay. Although we shared the same room, my grandmother no longer come to school with me. Although we just shared the same room, we lived in the same room, but she did not come with me the school. I used to go an English school in a motor bus because I was going there by bus. There were no dogs in the streets, and she took to feeding sparrows in the country yard of our city house. And in our city house, she used to carry she can feed only to the sparrows because there were no dogs. As the years rolled by, we saw less of each other. We just give less time to each other. For some time, she continued to wake me up and get me ready for school. Sometimes, though, she came with me. When I came back, she would ask me what the teacher had. She just asked me also what the teacher had taught me. Okay, my dear student, today we will do up to here only. In the next lecture, we will continue it. Thank you. Have a nice day.